is going to be a big day. We are going to be putting the sunroof in. Tonka's excited, look at that. So we're heading to my stepdad's place because he has a ladder and I need to get on the roof of our van. Are we at your girlfriend's house? I think we are. First, the roof needed a wash with just some warm, mild, soapy water. Then I made sure that it was dry, so then we could put some tape on. But this tape was purely just a guide of whereabouts we were looking at putting the actual sunroof, which we ended up moving a little bit more forward anyway. So here we go, drilling holes into the roof. We ended up moving it a little bit more forward because I realised that there was a beam and there was no way I was going to be cutting into one of those beams. We ended up just using my Ozito jigsaw with a metal cutting blade. Now this was really easy to use. Just make sure you drill 4 holes in the roof so the jigsaw blade can go straight in. You're not trying to go around the corners. This is actually becoming quite difficult. Like, it has not been easy trying to get everything like lined up properly. So I don't think I'd ever want to do it again. I think I'd pay someone to do it next time. I got a big hole in my roof. Then around the edges of the cut we put some butyl tape. Now this is what they use for waterproofing gutters and stuff. So it's got like a bit of a plasticine-y feel on one side and then the silver foil on the other. I had actually cut 2 holes above the beam and this was great to place over those holes so they become waterproof with a bit of Sikaflex on top. Then I added a strip of Sikaflex around the whole outside before we flipped it over and put it into place. Then pushing down, making sure it was square and the Sikaflex was coming into contact with the ceiling before we screw it down. The screws I used were self-tapping Phillips head, making it really easy to put screws all the way around before the Sikaflex set. Lastly, we Sikaflexed the edge of the sunroof with a little bit of Sikaflex on every screw top. That's cool. Yesterday was like such a stressful day, like trying to get the sunroof into the van. Like, nothing has really fazed me with doing the van build whatsoever, but doing that really scared me. But I need to go out and it should be dry now, so I'm just going to run the hose on it and just check inside and make sure that we have no leaks. It looks like water, like, because I just blasted it with water, has come underneath the lip and into the van. But everywhere, I checked all around it and it's all dry. So I just shouldn't have blasted it, like, because obviously the water's gotten underneath the lid, because there's only water, like, on that corner of the lid there. And it's just pulled here. So if I had a leak, it would be like all around here. Now I'm confident that there's no leaks, so I'm going to finish off putting this back on, and then I can put the frame on to tidy it all up. And then we are packing up today to go and spend a couple of days in Perth with some family, and then I'll be back into Mandurah to have my windscreen and that repaired. So I really need to get cracking because I've got a lot to do. Just letting you know that this is the Sikaflex that I ended up using. So I did a fair bit of research before I actually chose this one. And it's just from Bunnings, and they're all there with like numbers and that on them. So they're pretty easy to identify. I can't remember the price of it, but I think it was around $24. These were the screws, so these are all self-tapping screws that go that went into the frame of the sunroof, and they went in actually really quite easily. And just to help with the edging and that we did, this butyl tape, and it's like an all-weather purpose type tape, and it's like this plasticine. So you take off this backing and then stick it on, and then that'll just help if there's any little holes or inconsistencies in your cutting that you might need to like cover up. And that was it. Just 3 products to get the sunroof in. And before I forget, we actually used the Ozito jigsaw, which I've literally built the whole van with, and I just changed it to a metal blade. So you get these 3 blades and they're like $10, and that cut through the roof like really easily. So if I had to do it again, I would definitely do it this way. So I've put the outside cover on it and it all sits perfectly, and I've put water on it 4 times and no more leaks, so I'm really happy with that. The sunroof was $95 and all the other stuff was around another $50, so in all I've probably saved myself $300 by doing it myself.